This is a 23-year-old loblolly pine plantation. We're in the central part of Georgia in Walton County. We're doing a 5th row thinning. This is a take row where we take every tree in here to allow the logging equipment access. And we take all these trees out first, and then he comes back and does an operator select in between. You can see some stumps here and there where he's come back and taken bad trees out. But now that the stand is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 60 feet tall, we're removing about half the trees and giving the tops additional room to grow, so the trees will be healthier. This will improve the forest health for the stand and allow sunshine on the forest floor. This should improve not only the forest health and the wildlife benefits, but by giving the trees additional room, we'll probably grow a lot more saw timber in here. Probably over the next 10 years, a lot of the trees that are about the size of a paper plate should increase in size from 10 inches to probably 12 or 14 inches. So hopefully by the time this stand is around 30 years old, it may need thinning again. Typical logging machine here. Got a cutter head with a shear. He can cut it and grab the tree and then lay it down wherever he wants to keep from damaging the other trees. Trees this size, he can grab them and pick them up and lay them down whatever direction he wants. A lot bigger trees, they have to cut them and drop them right then. It might turn the machine over, but these are pretty small for that machine. A grapple skidder. It's got a big grapple on the back. On the loading dock here where they're separating the wood has to be separated based on what product it is, and it all has to be trucked to different places. He's moving right now big sweet gums, and that'll probably either go for pallets. They'll saw it into lumber and make pallets out of it, or perhaps even make cross ties. Georgia has a pretty good cross tie market for sweet gum. And you can see the other stacks of wood, the small pine here next to it probably is going for pulpwood, and they are merchandising out a little bit of small pine saw timber we call chipping saw. So just on this dock right here, you got 3 different classes of wood. Uphill from the hardwood right there, you got the hardwood pulpwood, where it's tree length right there. One of the most important people on the logging job is the man running this knuckle boom loader. When the logs get skidded up here to the dock, he makes a decision what each log can bring, the highest and best use. Pulpwood is the lowest value, and then chipping saw is next on the pine, and then saw logs or maybe ply logs above that. And for the landowner's sake, he's getting paid per ton, and he gets paid the most on the ply logs. Then next on chipping saw, and next then the lowest value is pulpwood. So we want that knuckle boom loader operator to merchandise. That's what we call this, merchandise the wood to the highest and best use. And I want to make sure it's done, each and every load that leaves here, we're getting the most value for it. It can be a really critical step to be sure that the landowner gets all the value when you're getting paid on a per ton basis, because we're getting paid different prices per ton for each product out here. And obviously we want the highest value product whenever possible. A lot of moving parts out here. It's kind of a dangerous place. You need to be aware of your surroundings out here.